Welcome to Horrible Decisions. Was that okay? Did I do it right?
That was fucking...
That was,
was that supposed to be British accent? Oh, no, sorry.
Okay, say horrible decisions.
Horrible decisions.
Horrible decisions.
There we
Okay, wait.
go.
Well, there
Give
we
us
go.
your best.
American accent.
But give us Valley,
New York.
bitch.
Oh, Valley.
Oh my
God, I'm like from the Valley. And then I can do New York. I can do like, dead ass. I'm from New York. Like, dead
That's
ass.
crazy.
Is that good? Was it okay?
That was really good.
Yo,
I
we
feel
are
like
recording in fucking London.
Yes.
And we have someone who supposed to been on this motherfucking podcast,
Right.
okay? But before we get
Let's
started,
go.
y'all, I'm your girl, Mandy EB, aka Pay the Sign, aka that bitch.
I'm Wheezy. Welcome back to another episode of Horrible. And Oloni, we got to meet you at our live show.
Yes.
And so I feel like when you're in the sex podcast sphere, you have like family.
Of course.
So it was always like, oh my God, but like if we do a show, we have to have her. We have to have her. We have to
Yes.
have her. It was truly like family.
Oh, thank you.
And we did, remember what we did?
Yeah, we threw your bachelorette
Bachelorette
party
party.
on stage.
They did. They also asked if I would like take a banana, like give head to a banana. I was just like,
She
girl,
said absolutely not.
we are prudes in this UK.
You
Like,
American whore.
Well,
they
not-
want me all over the blogs.
I wanted to say, for those of you who are not familiar with Oloni, she is an author.
Yeah.
She is a dating expert. And she also makes a lot of you guys send text messages to your partners online to see how they respond.
That's so creative,
No,
bro.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, though, what constitutes you as a dating expert? Like, did you go to school? Do you just feel like,
Do you know what?
I get it?
Currently about to take a course, and it's not just dating, but sexuality as well, because I'm just like, I've been doing this for a minute. You've got the books, but what about when you hit 40? You're not going to be on Twitter or Instagram, or maybe I will be talking about sex, but I'm just like, you actually enjoy talking about sexuality for a living. So I do want to take a course, but when it comes to like being an expert, I would say years of experience, conversations I've had with women. I feel
What's the
like,
experience?
I would say just talking to women since I was like,
Bitch, we all been
Hey, you
talking
You know
to
what
women.
I'm trying to ask. I would just say talking. Nah, when you were throwing that pussy.
No, not
That's
even
what-
just that. But literally, like, I will go inside a girl's bathroom, and you guys must know what it's like. They want to tell you their whole dating experience, their whole sex life. They want to open their pussy to you, like, literally, and be like, is this normal? That's what I get. So I know that sounds really bizarre, but honestly.
It's also crazy that you said you don't want to be online at 40 talking about sex, when to me, we've always talked about, like, the people that talk about sex are always old white Brit women.
Yes.
So like, they be hella old. So I think, like, us being Black women in this space, talking about sex, we're, like, changing the narrative for
Absolutely.
But also talk about
Black women's health in particular, vastly different.
It's very different.
You know, like, even the fibroid conversation, or just,
Ooh.
and it's crazy because PCOS with white women and Black women shows up in different ways.
Yep.
And
There's not
It's-
enough research
Yeah.
for us. Yeah.
you know when you find the gyno that's Black and you're like, thank God.
Yep.
That's why y'all can check out Period Sis. You know them conversations be heavy head.
It's really tough. It's
Yeah.
really tough. But okay, I want to get into some tea.
Yes.
So when I knew about you online, I was like, oh, she's just talking about like sex dating stuff.
Yeah.
Because everybody act like we're true whores. I know it's in the name, but still.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I'm not. Actually, I'm lying. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know when it's
When
gonna
was
go.
the last episode
Hold on,
I listened
hold on,
to?
hold on. I ain't gonna hold you.
You were talking about threesome on holiday. What?
Okay, no. I ain't gonna hold you. I am currently like off the traumatic train
Yes.
and back into the streets where I'm having a wonderful fucking time.
Good.
I'm here for the street.
Yes, I
So
love
now
it.
I am actually back out and I'm living up to the name of this podcast.
I want the horror moment of your life.
The whole
We get it. Listen, once you get wiped, the whole list is deleted.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what the status is. Once someone
to
got
Rhea.
down on their knee for you, it's like, okay, she ain't a hoe no more.
Mhm.
Tell me.
The Heauxiest thing I've done. I'm trying to think. I would say like maybe in my late 20s, I would say the craziest thing I did was probably have sex back to back with like 2 different guys.
That
Girl,
makes
we
me
was
feel
doing
like-
that at 16, girl.
I know.
Yeah. You wasn't?
No, I'm saying like, you
Oh,
acting like
okay.
that ain't bad.
I mean, it's within 24 hours.
Yeah, ish.
It's no different than a fucking
Hold on.
threesome.
Yeah.
In all fairness,
Yeah.
for the UK girls, this is a lot.
It is a lot, especially a black UK girl.
Ooh.
It's a lot.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Which one had the bigger dick? The one first or the one second?
Do you know what? They were both girthy. That's what made it even better.
Oh, because that means the second
No,
one
there
felt
was
good.
one that was, the first one was actually quite bigger, but the second one, there was just, he ate my ass. So that was,
Oh.
Describe your perfect dick. Is
My
it
perfect dick.
girth?
I love girth. I love a thick, beautiful dick. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I do.
I do like, there are times when I go through periods, I'm just like, I don't really like the sight of dicks. But then there's times I'm just like, that is a beautiful dick. Do you know whose dick I'm quite crazy about right now?
Whose? Bitch, one that we can see?
No,
the Girth Master?
you know already.
Yeah, the Girth Master. Bitch.
No, but no.
And he's a white man. I can't believe it.
The Girth Master.
Girl, look, I'm going to show you him.
And also, what's his name? Third leg. What's his name? Something.
There's someone third
Gucci,
leg?
Third leg. Gucci third leg. You must know.
Baby, who the fuck is Gucci third leg?
Hold on, wait. He's on TikTok?
Girl, his dick, I'm going to show you his Twitter. By the way, y'all know I don't even be liking white dick, but baby, this man's dick is, and he said he'll come on the podcast.
Let me read this out. So meet the Girth Master. He's an OnlyFans creator that's making $80,000 a month.
Yep.
And they are calling him the internet's boyfriend. He had a segment promoting a job search app called Get Ahead. What?
Hold on, bitch. Look at this. Look at that.
Wait, don't you guys know Gucci?
Look at that big ass dick, bro. That dick big as fuck.
It's crazy because
hold on, y'all. Look. Bro.
That bitch is laughing.
Look at this. Look at this.
On this?
Look. Bro, I don't even want that. That's too much girth.
Yeah,
that's too much girth.
Can I be honest? I'm not that crazy about white penises as well.
Me neither, but that's what
I'm not that crazy. You must know who Gucci Third Leg is, though.
I don't have Twitter.
You don't know Gucci Third Leg. He's
that's
like,
why I've missed
I'm not gonna lie.
Things.
I really like that name, but I wonder if Gucci gonna be like send a cease and desist.
Like,
how is you out here calling yourself Gucci Third Leg?
Wait, I have consent to show you guys, right?
Yes.
I'm just making sure.
Oh, he's black too?
Yes.
Oh, bitch, I want Gucci Third. Oh, and he kind of cute.
I'm surprised.
Where he live at?
I've heard of him. He's
That's
in the States.
Yes.
You know, it's difficult because a lot of the Twitter porn men have so much problematic shit going on. In a way that I hadn't seen with male regular porn stars.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so basically with the Twitter guys, right? There's always a woman saying, hey, he tricked me into this, or he did this, or he wasn't good with this, or he didn't split the profits. It's like that little OnlyFans drama.
It's the OnlyFans drama.
It really is like a thing.
I just fucked one and it was great.
Really?
I fucked the OnlyFans nigga.
I want to know if you've ever had sex with a sex worker. If not, if you did.
It would be Gucci Third Leg. I haven't. Guys, I don't feel like, you know, in my community, we don't really come across sex workers, or if they do, they're anonymous. So there's like this, for example, even in the black space and sexual space, a lot of people who are openly sexually liberated are very anonymous. They've got like burner Twitter and stuff like that. And I only got introduced to burner Twitter the other day, and I'm just like, oh my God, I know you. Oh my God, I didn't know this was what you were
What's burner Twitter? I don't have it.
So
like
basically
a
fake page, but they post a lot of nudes, a lot of pussy.
How do you know them?
Oh,
they follow
you know.
Like my friends will all be here. Here's my Finsta. Here's my
my
burner. Like they only.
I got suspended for calling someone a cunt, and these motherfuckers posting their ass.
Whole assholes.
Yep.
I do want to do real quick with you, icebreaker.
Yes, that's
and it's going to be the dating expert rapid fire. You have to name or pick only one.
Yes.
Okay. What is the biggest red flag in 2024? You think in dating?
Red flag in 2024 in dating. What do you mean? Like when you literally get to know someone?
When you're starting to get to know someone, what do you feel like is the biggest red flag?
I think the biggest red flag when you're getting to know someone, when you're dating, is if they're just not being upfront, if they're just lying a lot. I think lying a lot.
But you won't know out the gate. I will say to me, someone who never wants to invite you to their home. Only because every time someone does that, it's because they live with their wife. Or another bitch. See, so that to me is a red flag. You only always want to come to my house, but I can't come to yours. That to me is a dating red flag.
That is true, but that's, again, in London, everyone lives with their mum these days. And it's not a bad thing.
And a lot of African families too.
Yeah, we live with our family, so it's like living at home is not a big deal to us. If a guy in his 30s, I know it sounds, I mean, I live on my own.
No, it doesn't sound
But
crazy.
if a guy tells me that he lives with his, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, am I wrong, guys?
Y'all live with your moms? Okay. So
you do. Exactly. It's not a big deal.
I think that we're probably a little too, like as Americans.
Different.
We recently had someone on the show that said she didn't realize until dating that she had an issue with post-parental care. She's like, I was on dates with men that don't want to take care of their moms, don't want to do shit for their family. It's a fucking turn off.
No, it is a turn off. Like, I love when, even like one of my best friends, he's a guy, when he tells me he's going to go take care of his grandma or he's helping out with his grandma or his mom, I'm just like, that's just so sweet.
And go to their house.
Pussy wet. Take care of that grandma.
I don't want nobody. Okay,
listen, if your grandma got a little cord.
You don't want to take care of their parents like that?
No, take care of your parents.
Okay.
And go visit them at their house.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to have sex or suck any nigga's dick. Like, I want to be able to suck your dick on the couch. Not because your dad or mama is in there watching TV. We can't do it.
I would actually rather you live with your parents than have a fucking roommate.
I would rather you have a roommate than live with your parents.
Yeah, no, that's
like
true.
one roommate over living with
How many roommates?
Bitch, no more than one. Bitch, no more than one. Because
I know some people who have like 6 roommates, and I'm just like, no.
I couldn't do that many, but I'll do.
No.
That's okay. Yeah. What about this in dating?
Okay.
Looks, sex game being A1, or finances? Which one is the most important to you?
Finances.
Yeah,
I was young. If I was younger, I would have said like sex. But I feel like you can actually teach people how to be better at sex. It may not be like the best dick you've had, but it could be like, we can work with this. We can make it better.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I also want to be clear too. This is an adult, and with maturation, you understand that finances is not gold digger energy.
Yeah. Absolutely. Even if it is gold digger, so what? Come and beat me.
No,
okay, and what?
Men are so focused on thinking that women want them for their money. Nigga, we have money now.
We probably have more as well.
I'm not gonna lie.
10 years ago, I don't think this was the landscape for women of having this much money. Like, all of my girlfriends make money.
And seeing because now I have my own money, it's looks for me. All my friends make fun of me. They're all same tribe. I still like looks. However, I started dating this new guy, and I didn't like that he said, I just spent a lot of money moving, and so can't really go out this week. That turned me off so much.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it's just drinks. You don't even drink a lot. Like, we go out, maybe have 2 drinks apiece, so why can't, really? I was turned off.
I feel like sometimes men give it up to us too quick. If I'm fucking with you for a minute and you tell me you have money problems, totally understand.
But early on, like, at least fake the funk. Wait till I really, really like you. Then I'm like,
you better have a deadline, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't do that. No. Okay. And last one.
Yes.
What would you constitute as the best place for a first date? Because we already talked about movies not being a great date. But what would you say is the best place to take someone on a first date?
I would say, do you know what? I'm more of a bar type of person because I want to know if I'm staying for a long time or if it's going to turn into an activity. I feel like when you go to a bar, you can pretend you got to leave quickly or something. Do you know what I mean? You can get out of it very quickly.
Okay, so a bar.
3-course meal, you can't go into it. You have to sit
no
there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so you wouldn't even suggest dinner. You're saying just a bar.
I'm more of a bar.
What about a coffee or ice cream?
No, not coffee or ice cream. Let's do bar.
What's the difference?
I think bar, we can still grab food if I like you or not. And coffee and ice cream I don't even like coffee. I don't drink coffee anyway. But,
coffee is a very casual takeout energy. People are in and out. People are working there. That doesn't set the tone for me.
Yeah.
And I know that some men think that the coffee date, me saying no to that is like, oh, this bitch need me to take her hair. No, bro. I'm not getting dressed up to go to a coffee shop. Yeah. I'm not trying to get to know you while someone's on a Zoom.
True. And there's lots of cute bars as well. So, yeah.
Even if you don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Like mocktail.
Mocktail's fine.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get into our vanilla shit.
Yes.
And our vanilla shit, I'm excited. That's our sex in the news. And of course, I had to do a UK news thing. So this comes from mirror.co.uk. And this one, actually, a girl came out and said that her boyfriend broke up with her after she got a massage. He wasn't happy with who gave it to her. So a 22-year-old woman has sparked a heated debate online after claiming that her relationship fell apart due to a purely innocent spa appointment. And it's all because her masseuse was a man. So her boyfriend was 24, and she was surprised to find out that because she got a massage by a man, he completely called it quits. She said, I assumed a girl was going to do it because I've never seen a male worker there, but I guess he's the only one that does massages. He's middle-aged, and I didn't get any creepy vibes. There was also no happy ending. I just got my massage because I've been stressing over school and other things. I was supposed to give my boyfriend a massage after he got off at work, and he asked me, did I learn anything from her? He got upset with me when I told him that it was a man that gave me my massage. I think he's being dramatic and blowing it out of proportion. He makes it seem like I went to a random man's house for a massage when I didn't even know it was going to be a man until I got there.
Some people have them boundaries about other people touching you. I personally would have been erratic if someone did this to me. But the more I'm watching 90 Day Fiancé, don't laugh.
Oh my
God.
I swear to God, there's a Muslim dude on there named Mahmoud. I was about to say Muhammad, but I was like, damn, that's racist.
That's very racist.
So there's this white girl he's dating named Nicole. Some of y'all know about this, some of y'all don't. She is getting so angry with him about his reaction to her wearing short sleeves and shit, right? She's like, now we're in LA, you're out of Egypt. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you treating me like this? And I didn't think I'd be on the other side, but he's like, yo, you knew who the fuck I was. You married me. You knew who I was. You know how comfortable I am with people looking at you this way. You got to meet people where they're at. So I really feel like if you end up in a relationship with someone is that possessive, bitch, you already knew you had. Maybe she ain't know till then.
You could leave. I wanted to ask, and maybe we all have the conversation. What has been some of the biggest insecurities in previous relationships that you found?
I would say insecurities would be when it comes to friendship. In past relationships, I would say friendship. It'd be like, wait, why can't I hang out with you and your friend? He didn't really have that many friends, if I'm being honest.
That's a red flag.
But yeah, it was a red flag. It was so many flags. That's why we're not together no more.
Oh, wait. Are men not having a lot of friends really a red flag?
No, I think if a man doesn't have a lot of friends, that is a huge red flag. Like, I don't want you to only be inserted into my world and you want to be around my friends.
Wait.
You have your own friends.
I don't think they need to cross over, but like...
I want a man with a lot of friends.
Yeah, like if they didn't go to college, I find that a lot of men, unless it was work, like it's just not many... I don't know. I've met a lot of like introverted guys like in the last few years of New York that really struggled with making friends when they moved from somewhere. Like it's not
because they probably weird. I want a nigga with friends. I feel like even go to the gym, and that's the thing. Men make friends differently. It's a lot more surface.
Very
so you telling me you don't have surface friends? Niggas that you could just go grab beer with, go to the gym? I need you to have fucking friends.
Don't have the biggest personality, so don't know how to use it. And they're very shy, introvert. But even going back to the dilemma that you said, what if she was to have, like, go to a male doctor? Would he have an issue? Would he have an issue?
Oh, interesting.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Well, that's a good
I'm
one.
not gonna lie, she's an idiot as well, though, because if he said, oh, how was she? I would say she's fine and keep it pushing. Like, I'm not gonna, if I know who I'm working with,
but maybe she didn't know. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Like, to me, I used to think, like, my ex was the most secure person. And to me, I know that I can't deal with someone who's insecure about just other guys being around. So, to me, it was specifically men of a higher caliber with more money. Like, I'm in an industry where there's going to be entertainers around. And he got completely insecure about just who I was sharing rooms with. And I'm like, oh, if you're going to be insecure about this, then you're not the person.
Yeah.
I did want to ask both of you, though, because you know partners will show up and be insecure. Is there an insecurity that's justified or that you should find a way to move past? Or do you feel like insecurity is kind of a deal breaker in a relationship? Like, how do you get past your partner being insecure?
Obviously, I would say communication. Okay. But some insecurities, it's going to take more than me. It's going to take a therapist. And he is a therapist, or therapy rather.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like, conversations and just understanding the type of person that you're with. Because there's certain things that I wouldn't be able to move past. Like, if you've told me that, I don't know, like, what could I think of? Like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, you've slept with someone that I've known before. I'm gonna bring it up every time. I'm gonna bring it up.
Is that what
I've actually done it before, though, I won't lie. I think there was a time he actually slept with someone I kind of knew. I didn't know her like that. But I was just like, the fuck? You ever judge a guy by the women that he sleeps with sometimes?
Yes and no.
No?
It depends. Yes and no.
Why yes and no?
Yeah, yes and no.
Why dated and not sex, though?
Because sex is sex. Niggas are horny. You know what I mean? Like,
niggas will fuck a match.
But they will fuck a chicken sandwich. They will.
The whole
and they will risk the goddamn splinters going in their dick to fuck this hole.
I think the thing about dating is like, oh, you invested time into something.
You actually had emotions?
Yeah. But on the insecurity front, I think sometimes we, again, meeting people where they're at, right? Like, I have a lot of girlfriends that have some trauma. And I think it's helpful that you let your partners know your trauma. For example, my ex, Old Bay in particular, used to fuck, and it sounds so stupid that it's an insecurity, but he literally only cheated on me with white women. Now, in his brain, he's like, oh yeah, well, I would never be with them. In my brain, I'm like, oh, this is your real type. I literally am dating a man now that's like, I can't tell you the last time I fucked a white hoe, maybe 10 years ago. Like, that, it was such a trigger for me, and I didn't even realize it. And to any white women listening to the show, this isn't a shot at you more than I was like, maybe.
Was he white?
No, he's black.
Oh, okay, he was black. And he was just even white women.
It was, bro, every time I found out he was, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And not even like the fire white.
Oh, it's
so that was my problem.
Yeah.
Like, the bitches I got cheated on with, I was mad by how they looked.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, you couldn't fuck one bitch better than me?
Yeah.
Like, I wish all of them were bad bitches. They weren't. So to me, I was like, damn, you cheated on me with ugly hoes?
See, that's not right to say, though.
I don't know.
Because, no, ugly, these girls, like, and I think women got to stop doing that. Men are finding something in women that we don't find attractive.
A coochie. That's what he wanted.
No, bro,
and the manipulation.
Well, maybe the way
I could call a bitch ugly because I fuck bitches.
Yeah.
None of them are bitches that I would have wanted to fuck. Like, so to me, they're not attractive.
But
I actually like women.
There's so many times where, on the contrary, this isn't necessarily you. There's a girl somewhere being like, he's with her. And we do that a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
And
I'll do it. They do it to me all the time.
They do it to us.
They do it to us.
But that's what I mean.
I don't give a fuck. Like, to me, especially as a woman who fucks women, if I sit here and I see the bitches you just fucked with, damn, this who you fuck with? Mind you, we used to fuck bitches together. So I'm like, bro, like you could have, we done fucked mad bitches, you done fucked half my friends. We done been out. I think I can judge a girl, especially one that you cheated on me with, and be like, damn, she wasn't even fine. I guarantee you if I got cheated on by bad bitches, it probably wouldn't have stung as hard as it did. I would have got it.
Don't you like being the hotter one?
No. It doesn't matter. Ugly, beautiful. She could be Bernice. She could be. I couldn't. I don't know. But yeah, I would still be offended.
Trying to find some American bitches today. She stopped at Bernice.
No, she was going to say ugly.
Yeah, I was going to say ugly version, but like. But I would still be offended either way. It would still hurt. I think it would actually hurt more if she was fired.
I do too.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. It would still.
Bro, you go out there and got a bad.
The only reason,
what the fuck does she see in you?
But but that was the problem. Every time we broke up or went on a break, oh nigga, the niggas I went and fucked outside of him were lit. Yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna downgrade if I gotta go fuck with somebody else. I'm gonna only go up from here.
See, the reason I had a feeling about the white women was like, I kind of felt. So I feel like there's a hierarchy to black men when they date white girls, right? Because there's already the fetishization there. Mm-hmm. So, one, if you're going to really invest your life into a white woman, I'm talking about seriously dating, I do think they've got to be one of the great ones. They just do.
Yeah. Is that a thing out here?
What?
Like the black men with the white women?
Is it a thing? Is it a thing? Is it?
Why did she just look at the black men in the room?
Is it a thing, they ask? Oh, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a huge thing. You go to Shoreditch, you guys know what I'm talking about. You go to Shoreditch, I've never seen so much interracial relationships. I'm just like, rah, okay. Does your sister know you're over here? Like, okay. That's interesting. Or you go to like a hip hop concert or something. I'm just like, oh, wow, this is very interesting.
What is the conversation amongst black women about that? Because I know what the conversation is in America.
And there's a lot of dark-skinned black women in the UK. Let's also make that clear.
Yeah.
So that, to me, is why it's probably even worse.
And that's the thing. Like, the conversation I see is just like, it's usually women saying, like, we don't care, just don't bash us. But I'm here to say you're all liars. I care. Why are you guys the number one people who usually date outside of your culture? For me, it's just a bit different. Do you get what I mean? I think it's very different. People say they don't care, but I feel like people are lying. No one's ready to be honest. And I'm just like, no, I care to an extent. If my son brought home someone who did not look like someone in their family, to me, that's just weird. So you're saying you don't like your own. Where have I gone wrong?
I think it's when it's perpetual.
Yeah, when it's perpetual, of course. But if it's constant, white woman after white woman or an Asian woman, white woman, and I've never seen you bring a black girl home, oh, I've probably done something wrong. And that's how I would feel personally. Yeah, because I'm just like, I like black men. Do you know what I mean? And it's always been black men after black. Do I find other races attractive? Absolutely. Can I appreciate their beauty? Absolutely. But today, what are we going to talk about? Like, I don't really feel like, especially because I'm very black, British, Nigerian, I feel like our culture is very, very different and it's very unique and niche. So what do you have to talk about? I mean, I'm sure you'll have something to talk about, but will she understand you the way another black woman would? And I feel like just in our culture, we do it the most. Like, I feel like black men and, black women sometimes do date outside the most. And it's a bit, I get that we're only like 3% in the UK.
I do get why black women, I don't know.
I get why black women, I just don't want to go there. I know why black women.
Why you don't want to go there?
Because, let me go there. I'll do it. I feel like black women date outside their race well, not the most, but I would say black women do date outside, mostly because it's harder for us to date. It's not like we don't want black men. We do want black men, but it's harder because of the conversations to do with, I guess, maybe just, how do I put this? I'm trying to put this in a way that I don't get dragged.
Why would somebody drag you?
Why would I get dragged?
I know why you get dragged, but so keep going.
I feel like black women.
No, but I feel like it's true. Like, if you look at the conversation, let's use typical Serena Williams. Serena Williams was dating black. She was dating, who was it? Common?
Drake.
Did she date Drake?
They call him white now, but she was Drake.
She dated black men a lot. Do you know what I mean? But it's just more of a conversation of, are you being treated properly in the way you want to be treated? And if you're not being treated properly, I feel like go to where you are loved. But it's not like black women don't want to date black men. Black women want to date black men. Do black men want to date black women? I don't know. I'm not a black man. But
I think a lot of, I love to watch Soul Train.
Yeah.
especially like dancing in my house, whether it be my man, by myself, whatever. I was watching Black women in this, even light-skinned Black women, and there's aesthetic of naturalness and beauty and authenticity that Black women had in this era that we've lost.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I think through rap music, maybe social media, but just kind of like the romanticizing of certain body types, I think we are starting to change what Black men think their goalpost is for a woman.
Yeah.
And I think through that, they have lost their way with Black women.
I think that's very much, though, only because we've spent the last few hours watching Afrobeats music videos, such beautiful dark-skinned women.
Yeah.
Like, in all of the music videos out here, all I see is dark-skinned.
But that's what they do.
And thick, beautiful.
But that's just PR. They use it for aesthetics. I feel like a lot of people do use Blackness or Black culture as an aesthetic. But what are you really doing in your private life?
Yeah,
what are you doing in your private life?
But you know what? I do really believe these light-skinned bitches out of style now a little bit. Because they're starting to see it. And it's not like Black light-skinned women have ruined it. Black men went the other way. They went with the Arabic, the Spanish, whatever. This girl with this look. And now as it's starting to come more into a different time, it's almost like they're like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because I'm in high school, middle school. I remember people making fun of African booty scratcher, all this shit, making dark-skinned people feel bad. Whereas now there's a total shift where it's kind of funny now, right? Like even watching Kendrick say Drake can't say nigga. It's like, yo, light-skinned people feel like the underdog. And truth be told,
I mean, he's biracial. Light-skinned and biracial, there's a difference. There's a difference between light-skinned and biracial.
Not when it's Barack Obama.
No, but he's biracial.
But that's what I'm saying, though. We don't call him biracial. Light-skin is a thing.
I get it. There's light-skin, but there's a light-skin, like there's brown and light-skin black, but then there's also the biracial. So to me, it's more that he has a white mom. He's Canadian.
Yeah.
That's why they're calling him a white man. Like to me, there is a difference between being a light-skinned Black person and then a biracial person.
I think it's also the way he behaves. But also, I feel like the way the way you guys see race and ethnicity is a bit different because in America, you guys can just have like a smidge of Black and then it's just like you're African American. Whereas just like, what the fuck? You look
but you know why also, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even think the biracials, quote unquote, want to stick to that identity so much more than they have no choice.
Yeah.
They got to pick a side.
In Florida, which is where we grew up, most of my adult friends live in New York. Nobody was called Hardy Yard. I've heard that at least once every other month in Florida.
Wow.
Like, especially arguments with white kids. Not to mention, I was the light-skinned girl that didn't have the typical light-skinned girl hair.
Yeah.
The curly, the big, whatever.
But what's your hair? 4C? You're not a 4C girl.
I'm not a 4C girl, but it's like...
You give me... I'm trying to look at the roots. Give me...
I'll show you a picture.
Yeah, okay.
But the point is, it's like, you get fucked up with that identity a lot and like other people make you question it. So I think Americans in particular are so fucked, whereas you're so lucky here because you actually have a culture to your Blackness.
Yeah.
Where we don't.
Yeah.
So everyone's trying
I feel like you guys have your own culture
we have
as
our own
well.
Culture,
and
sure.
your culture is inspired, like...
True. The rest of the world.
The rest of the world. Even though we like to say Americans are up their own asses, I feel like...
that attitude does not work.
I feel like we add to it as well, like in some way, because I guess when you guys catch a cold, we sneeze, or however that saying goes.
I like that little saying. I be fucking up all the sayings. So I'm trying to correct it. Now, I did want to get into our order. Because your book is called The Big O.
The Big O.
The Big O. Now, the book.
I'm annoyed I didn't bring one with you. Anyway.
Bitch, I'm mad. It's supposed to be sitting on the table.
Did we get one at your show? I think so.
I feel like we have the big one. You brought it to the show last year, right?
I think I did. Anyway,
I feel like I have
make sure I'll send you guys.
So The Big O, so our hors d'oeuvre segment is where we ask for a tip from our guests, a sex tip. Yeah. But I did want to ask you to break down a little bit what we can expect from your book, The Big O, which is out now.
Yes, The Big O. So The Big O is obviously a play on for the orgasm gap and my last name, Oloni. And it's just about helping women be able to just enjoy pleasure and also decenter the male penis as well. Because I feel like people assume that sex is all about when a guy finishes, when there's obviously more to sex. And it's just basically helping women understand their bodies more, feel more confident, loving themselves, understanding that there's nothing wrong with their bodies as well. Because I feel like a lot of the dilemmas that I've received in the past has been like, I can't orgasm. Am I using this toy wrong? Yes, you're not supposed to put it all the way inside you. It's just supposed to play around your clitoris. And what can you expect in it? I think that's mostly what you can expect. It's basically like a guide to help you understand your sexuality on your own and with a person as well, but mostly on your own. Because I think when I was growing up, I believe that sex was all about the theatrics. What I saw in porn, I'm sure many of us did. Do you know what I mean? And
choking,
I would
choking,
slapping, the noises. Oh, the noises I used to make.
Noises.
I don't make noises
What were the
anymore.
noises you used to make?
Oh, Mandy.
Wait, I want to hear them.
It was theatrics. It was like, oh my God, to the point that my ex was laughing at me at the time.
You got laughed at for the sex noises?
Yeah, during sex. Yeah, he was laughing. And then I was like 18 or 19 at the time. But looking back, I'm like, why the fuck did you do that? But it was what I saw.
What about things you said? Was it ever...
Oh, I still say some dirty shit. I love dirty talk. I love dirty talk so much. Like, I'll be recording sex sometimes just so I can masturbate and listen back to it. That would be a tip, though. I love recording sex. Obviously, ask for consent, but I love to record sex so I can masturbate to it later.
I actually watch it or listen to audio.
I like the audio.
What audio? Did you do your own? Or?
So I record my sex a lot, especially because I travel so much. So it's fun to share videos. But recently, the room was dark. And he was like, damn. So I just pressed the voice memo. And it's funny because I was like, damn, that was only 13 minutes. But no, like just hearing back and like hearing even laughter, like,
fun, isn't it?
Yeah, because like I turned and he was like, "What you think you doing?" Like you like because I was trying to fuck back nothing. It was like it's just funny because sonically you just don't. Everything is so visual. You expect to see it all. Just to hear it, I thought it was sexy.
And that's the beauty as well, because when you're masturbating, it's forcing that sense to like work harder. Like you're closing your eyes, you're really imagining, you're trying to remember what you were doing, you're giggling, you're laughing, you're hearing them whisper in your ear like how sexy you are. You can hear the mac and cheese just. I don't know about you guys. You know what I mean? So you can.
You don't know about us, but you
I was say, don't y'all do macaroni pie here?
I don't know about no pie.
That's what the Jamaicans be making. And I'm like, it ain't given. It's baked a little long. It's crazy because even in porn, that's my thing. Like, I hate silent sex.
I hate it.
Like, I love, and that's why I think I like more of still like the gay porn.
You said you love it.
I like when men make noises.
I make him make noises. Like when I'm sucking him off, I'm like, you have to say my name, or I'm gonna stop sucking you off. Like honestly, I'm like, say my name. Like say my name. You stop. I'm not gonna do it.
Bitch, we stealing that.
Say my name. Well, I wanted to ask because outside of that was being engaged. I don't know if you saw this go viral, but a woman recently filed for divorce because her man went broke. She claims she didn't agree to stay if he went broke. She said, I said yes to a protector and provider. I did not agree to marry a man that would end up broke at some point in our lives. I guess I wanted to ask both of you. I know they say for richer or for poor. Clearly she said, bitch, I ain't say yes to that vow. I removed it on purpose.
Yeah, I would too.
You would divorce?
No, I'm joking. I wouldn't. Would I divorce if he went broke? I don't think I would divorce him if he went broke because I understand that in life, sometimes finances go up and down.
Right.
And that's just that you just never know where you're going to be tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, I hope I'll be in a good place, but it just life sometimes. And if I am committing to someone for the rest of my life, I have to commit understanding that this person may lose a leg tomorrow. This person might go broke tomorrow. This person might go through depression tomorrow. I have to stay with you because that is the vow through thick and thin, whether I like it or not. But it just depends. Unless it starts to affect my mental health, like severely.
I mean, finances.
It does.
Mental health.
It does. But I would still try. I would say,
for how long?
Try.
How long you giving him? How long you giving him to get his money back right?
Probably, honestly, maybe a year or two because finances don't go up immediately after a couple of months. I would give it a year or two, but if it was seriously affected, especially if my finances were fine, up to me, we're still okay.
Right.
But if it's really severely, that's when I say always pick yourself because.
Can you tell us for our Heauxmail segment? People are constantly asking advice on the things that they need to look for. You said some things that someone may consider shallow. I don't.
Okay, yeah.
However, I like both of you, right? You said, look, she said finances. Someone's still going to get angry about it, right?
Right, yeah.
Well, yeah, somebody else going to be mad.
So I think I would want to know for women that are in dating, what are some shallow things? Whether it be, I don't know, money, like we're talking about, the type of ring they get you. What standards can we have that are realistic? That are okay to ask for, that aren't too high. I've thought many times when someone says, height, dick, money, this, I feel like you're doing too much.
That's fine. I'll be shallow.
So something that's realistic but still shallow, I guess. I think to me...
Something that it's okay, like a standard that you can stand on.
Me is you have to spoil me. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like, that's something that I did enjoy in my last relationship that I'm happy, like at least I got this and this and this out of it. Like I look at my bag selection, I'm just like, yeah, I enjoy it.
No, it's spoiling
to me that's shallow.
To someone that can't.
Yeah, it's shallow, but to me I'm just like, I feel that women should women can be very like, oh, you don't have to do anything. Oh, we could just go to Starbucks. And then I'm just like, no, like, do you not want gifts? Do you not want treats?
No, to me, the only thing that you should be able to ask of a person that wouldn't be deemed as shallow or like you're asking for too much is to be a decent human being.
Yeah,
that is it. Like, if you say you're going to do something, do it. If you're going to be like, show up on time, treat me like a decent human being. Absolutely. Treat me like how you would treat your mom, essentially.
And a lot of them don't do that.
Well, no, so that's what I'm saying. So to me, that's the only thing. I think it's absolutely okay to have preferences or standards or ways in which you want to sit here and coexist with a romantic, inside of a romantic partnership. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it's okay to be shallow. We have one life. Bitch, I want to wake up and see that you look fine. Bitch, when we fuck, I want to feel it in my gut.
Shallow gets people sometimes unhappy. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of my friends that like have ended up with niggas with money and just like in the end they were like, fuck, this nigga's not that smart.
She was happy she got her bag.
Not that funny.
Yeah, I was happy I got my bags. And it was also, if I ever needed like financial help, he was like always there. So I think like sometimes it's just...
Well, what about if someone is not dating a man that can buy them a bunch of bags? What ways...
Getting you one. No, I'm joking. I'm absolutely
She's saying get a new nigga.
No, I'm joking. I'm absolutely
joking.
Spoiling. Everyone is like, you know, everyone's boxes that needs to be ticked are different.
I would say probably 90% of people listening aren't with a man that, or dating men that like are buying them bags all the time.
Yeah.
But as far as spoiling, I agree with you actually. Mm-hmm. I don't think having someone spoil you is shallow. Like,
I don't think it's shallow.
Bro, I'm having my feet rubbed constantly. I'm having errands run, like any ways to help me. Like, to me, that's taking care of me and spoiling me. It's like in the gifts, even if they're not something that's a full unwrap, it's like, damn, I needed this. Just to me, that's making me feel spoiled, is making me feel taken care of. Like, I've needed that for a long time. And the man I dated before, I think, showered me with more gifts, and I didn't receive a loving type of spoiling.
To me, that
was
just goes back,
like a bitch?
It goes back to love languages. And
that's
for me, I can give a fuck about gifts. Oh my God, but acts of service.
Love language.
Acts of service. If a man makes my life easy, like before we got here, a nigga fucked me down, dicked me good, and I left because I had
London.
No, back home.
Okay.
And I left, but my door slam locks, so I let him sleep in because I had to leave at like 5:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I kept him there. I had nothing, even if he stole it, whatever. Mm-hmm. And, you know, not that he's a thief, but who cares? So I let him sleep, and literally I text him, and I was like, I forgot to take my trash out. When I tell you, I'm waiting to get the fuck back. If my trash is not taken out, I've been telling her, that's literally like, take my trash out before you leave. Hopefully you do that. I did want to ask.
Why didn't you tell him? Why do you say?
I did. I told him to take my trash out. I said, I forgot, can you take my trash out before you leave? Let him know exactly where it was.
I expect my bed made when men leave my room.
I always give them the trash on the way out. Like every man who comes to my house, I left before trash.
Him. Oh no, because I'm now used to certain things like that from my ex. Yeah. That if you gonna be up in my shit, you gonna do the dishes.
No, you gotta get a different one than trash.
I'm about to get trash, dishes.
What do you... I was going to say, I know you've got to wrap up quickly, but what do you think about like guys who come around and they don't bring anything or ask, can I bring something? I feel like it's so mannerless.
I think the first time you come to my home.
Not even the second or no, you always have to bring something.
If I'm cooking,
like
I generally...
drink. Like I need a bottle or something.
I definitely get bottles from niggas.
Yeah.
And I will say, niggas coming with their own condoms. Because bitch, when we get ready, now you seeing that condoms are all over my house. Now I feel like a whore. Bitch, I be going to my kitchen. The last time this nigga came over, bitch, I was looking through my luggage and I was like, this nigga think I'm finna get dick when I travel now. I literally went straight into my luggage to get the condoms.
No, I've always kept them in there.
Like, oh, this nigga like, this bitch just got condoms everywhere and she traveling with them. I wanted to ask you on Twitter though, you have your followers send text messages to their lovers. Yeah. What does this normally do? And you normally give advice as to whether they should leave a nigga, do something.
Yeah, what was your most viral?
What was your most viral? And give us the 3 things that maybe one of our listeners should text them.
One of the most viral would be, I would say, there was one I did about, I think it was a bag. I think like ask your partner for a bag or a date. I know there's, before people think I'm very shallow, I also do like, you know, just general like really sweet, cutesy stuff. So maybe ask your partner out on a date where I get girls to do it because I feel like traditionally men, it's supposed to be like men who ask girls out. But I'm just like, no, like shoot your shot. Like ask him out on a date. It's not a big deal. But I would get girls to like ask guys out to be their Valentines as well. That was one that went viral. I remember it was all over the London newspapers.
I did that actually.
Really?
I didn't see him say, but yeah, this year.
Well, how'd it go?
He looked at me like, bitch, who else want to be your motherfucking Valentine's? You know, like, but it was really cute because he was like, I just assumed we were doing something. Like, I didn't think I'd have this gesture of you making it a thing. I was like, I'm really serious. I don't know. And then it was cute. I asked him, we were at the ABN Awards in Vegas, but I think like when you kind of lead someone into that, now they see like, all right, these things are kind of important to her.
Yeah.
You know, I like women making the move and the gesture because we wait too much, bro.
We do.
And I will say, as someone who's now like having casual relationships right now, I've been very adamant.
Wait, what's casual relationships?
Like I'm
dating. Do you mean
dating?
dating? Okay.
Well, I'm also having sex with,
Yeah.
And I've been very like adamant on not steeping into just someone feeling comfortable just coming over. So like the guy who just came over before I got here, I let him know. So when we get back, where we going? This nigga said 2 places and I said no. So now I feel bad. He said bowling. I said, bitch, do you see my nails? They were expensive, so no bowling. And then he said an escape room. And I just felt like that would be the quickest way for, bitch, I really want to escape. And if we don't, I'm going to escape you.
You know an escape room type of girl.
I said, let's do like an oyster place.
Okay.
Or I told him Broadway.
Yeah.
So I'm very adamant, like, I want to be outside. Let's do dates together. And I'm like pushing to that's what we do. You're not going to get comfortable just laying up and fucking me in my shit.
Absolutely.
Let's go out. So we're going out when I get back.
I love it.
We're going to get oysters. And hopefully we do a Broadway show.
Oh, no, it's an aphrodisiac as well.
Girl, yeah. So hello, we getting ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody knows that.
Well, Oloni, thank you so very much for joining us.
Me,
oh, and I don't know, Eden, get the timestamps where they gonna drag us. No, I'm just like,
hold on, wait. I want to actually make a clip of like, problematic or not?
Yeah.
And be like, no, get rid of them if they don't spoil you. I gotta have this. Like, I think it's funny because this content and era of like red pill when niggas like, fuck her, she wants us to have this. Bitch, you were never gonna get a bitch like this.
It's true. You weren't.
Like, really. But I just have never really seen attractive men or men of any kind of substantial value to where you'd be in the league. You know what I'm saying? So why are you really worried what these IG bitches are saying? Anyway.
And it's always important to remember that whatever a guy can do for me, best believe I can do it for myself. And even if I couldn't, you'd still do it anyway. So there's that.
I think that's the line right there. A lot of us can do for ourselves what we want y'all niggas.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
Just step up to the plate. If I can do it, you can do it too.
Ooh, anything you can do, I can do better.
Yes.
No, I can do it. You can do it too.
What podcast are they going to check you out on? Say the name.
Laid Bare. Make sure you check it out.
Boom.
I've been calling it Laid Bareback.
Not laid bareback is crazy.
It was named
every
after
time I say her name, I'm like laid back, laid bareback. I know that's
named after that. I don't know if you must have had it in America. There was it was during the Sex Extra time. There was a show called Laid Bare. It was like it would always show. No, don't remember that.
We had 2 different types of TV.
Yeah, maybe.
And then where can they purchase your book, The Big O?
Make sure you can get it on Amazon, W.H. Smith, any books.
Do you have an audiobook?
Yes, I do. 10 hours.
In your voice?
Can't wait to hear
10 hours of me talking. It was very long. Very
you had
long.
Well, y'all can do it. Y'all can break it into 1 hour stints and it could be like listening to a seasonal
exactly.
podcast.
There you go.
All right, well, Oloni, thank you so much for joining
for having
us.
me. I appreciate you both.
And y'all, hopefully good luck on all of your dating life here in 2024 because it's raggedy.
Yeah.
Sorry, we didn't help.
It's bonus, bitches. Sorry, I don't know how much of that we gonna keep in or if we gonna cut it all out. Meryl just left the studio. And it's another catch up in my stall.
So, okay, I'll start with mine.
You can start, yeah.
This is not going to be the clip because it's too embarrassing.
Well, just so you know, then you might not want to start because Patreon does a 5-minute preview of the very first 5 minutes.
You go, Mandy, first.
I mean, I don't know really where to start. I guess I could start with these niggas. I have been dating quite a lot. And I just recently had to cut a nigga off. And it felt so good, even though he won't let me cut him off. And I realized that this is why you have to ghost niggas. So
elaborate. Which one is this?
We can call this one Harlem. We can call him Harlem. No, we don't.
No, I'm saying, had you talked about him on that?
Yeah, on that episode.
Which
he was one of
he?
them. I think the one that you said wasn't the least attractive one. That you thought was least attractive.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Not the one that I thought was least attractive, the one that you thought was least attractive. I'm not gonna give details.
No, I remember. I just want to know if it was the nigga that looked like he can't read.
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. Which is funny because he saw the clip.
Did he laugh?
So no, not at first. And then I had to put him in his place. So he saw the clip. The clip that I'm referencing, Weezy and I We're talking about my whole roster on a regular episode. I think I need to see what they make clips more because I actually would not have wanted that to be a clip.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
No, I would not have wanted that to be a clip.
I was joking and I felt like...
Well, I wouldn't have wanted that to be a clip. But it was made a clip, whatever. So the clip was talking about one of the niggas that, I had great sex with, that I was curving for a long time, that finally got some pussy, and it was good. But you said he looked like he can't read. I said he looks like he makes jail pizza. And so he hit me. He actually hit me the day of the Webbies. I'm literally walking into the Webbies and he was like, oh, wow. That was his text message. And I was like, hey, what? I was trying to be a villain.
Hey. What's the Little Women of Atlanta?
Hey. I wasn't even trying to let it. I just knew he saw the clip because I had just fucking approved also the collaboration. And he comments, he'll like DM me or text me. He sidebars on a lot of the clips and stuff that we post. So he was like, wow. Then he wrote me like, man, I thought we was gonna be private. Like, I don't really want my shit out there like that.
I could see that.
Cool.
More than be mad.
That's fine. No. But he sounded mad. Like, damn, I didn't think that you was gonna talk about me on the pod. Da, 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 da.
Oh, you didn't tell him?
No, I ain't tell him.
Okay.
But I felt like, so what I didn't share in that episode was after we got done fucking, he let me know that I'm what I be talking on my podcast. So if you go listen to the podcast and rate my sex game after we fuck about what maybe you thought it would be and how I lived up to the hype, nigga, I'm gonna talk about you on my podcast. I didn't know it again that would be made a clip. So we get to talking and I was like,
no one guessed him.
No one guessed him. So I'm just like, and that. So then I got into
people thinking you fucked Kodak Black is funny.
There was too many Kodak Blacks in there, and I was upset.
But that's actually the joke. He doesn't look like he can't read.
No, I was upset. So, anyways, so he gets in and he keeps going. I was like, man, no one, He was like, yeah, man, but I said, listen, that could have been any of the niggas I'm fucking right now. And I literally just went to put him okay, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But literally, I didn't say what you do. I didn't say your name. I didn't give any inclination. It was you. So, and literally was like, could be any nigga. So then, of course, then it turned into, okay, well, just know I'm going to need my belt the next time I come over. And I was like,
what?
My belt. I said, oh, was I a bad girl? Are you going to give me a spanking?
I'm going to use my belt.
Yes. And then it got into role playing that he was gonna spank me for being a bad girl. No, we've been traveling, bitch. Now I'm pussy broke. He ain't been in town, so no. But I'm like, I'm ready to be spanked. That's fine. But yeah, he wasn't really happy about the clip, and I was like, you only mad because you know it's you. That's it.
I know.
Like,
niggas get very
imagine
upset.
all my other niggas.